Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll step off and try and reset. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Hard hit at third. Bregman has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Leadoff man gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Melky Cabrera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So stepping in, Michael Brantley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. A little bouncer. Comes set with the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first. And that means two men are in scoring position now with two away. Here's Yonder Alonso as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
0-2 to Alonso. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that. Ready for another chance. Alex Bregman set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Alex Bregman.
Here's the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
And it's quickly 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there were two down. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Basically anything here will look better than what happened in his first at-bat, which ended in his striking out on a bunt attempt. Kluber's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, Adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
And it's fouled away. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Leading off for Cleveland.
First offering on its way.
Yan Gomes.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Center fielder.
At the plate, Leonis Martin. He's set. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. This one's down to third. The second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Next will be the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. Now a ball lifted in the air to shallow center field. Marisnick is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Now the Astros designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
Leading off for the
was a
Astros.
strikeout victim in his first try.
Designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
Hit on the ground to short. Lindor ranges to his right, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's Jake Marisnick. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Digging in now, Tyler White.
Second baseman, Tyler White.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Grounded to third. Donaldson's there. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him. Ready for another shot now. Josh Donaldson. Fly out and a single for him so far.
John Donaldson.
First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Look out, 2-0 now.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Melky Cabrera, a hit in 2 tries so far. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. No runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Hit hard to the right, foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. First offering on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it won't end the inning as it's thrown away. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's George Springer, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
Center fielder, George.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good 4-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Swing and a ground ball to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Now in the box, Carlos Correa. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Correa.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Now a throw over to first, and he is out on the tag. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in once again, Alex Bregman. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. Digging in, Brian McCann. No hits to this point. Kluber pauses. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera sprinting after it on the warning track. He makes the catch. Into the box now, Yan Gomes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ryan Presley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Breaking ball in for a strike.
0-1.
swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jan Gomes becomes the first out of the inning.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Tony.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Martin is retired, 2 down now. So here's Francisco Lindor now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please.
The pitcher coming on now as we get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional.
So digging in now, Yuli Gurriel. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Way in front of a great slider that time. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Evan Gattis now standing in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. So 1-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Popped him up. Ramirez is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Jake Marisnick. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Here's a high pop-up. Alonso over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez will start us off in the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Edwin Encarnacion now. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's only 2 for 10. Ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. Coming to the plate now, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Tyler White will bat next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Lindor is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's George Springer. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Martin is there, and he'll make into the box now. Melky Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Jason Kipnis will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Bouncer up the middle. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Digging in, Michael Brantley. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Line to the right side. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play. Here's Yonder Alonso. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Ground ball right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. A ball and a strike. Alonso is off at first with 2 away. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. 3-1 to Yan Gomes.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Last strike now for Cleveland. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out.
Light rain in the forecast today, but they've decided to leave the roof open here, so we'll see how it plays out. Ought to be a good one. At the plate, Brett Gardner. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out. Here's big Aaron Judge. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's outside for a ball.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Striding in, George Springer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. Now here's the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball out toward left center field. In there, a base hit. Here's Carlos Correa now. In past meetings with Tanaka, batting .500, 5 for 10. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And that's through for a hit. Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Sliders in for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's
at the plate, Brian McCann. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. Correa at second. Bregman at first. 1 gone. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Evan Gaddis now standing in past meetings with Tanaka. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. And a big strikeout there as the leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton. And they'll need him to get something going here. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Reddick is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
2 balls and a strike. Count remains 2-2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Hit hard down the line. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Digging in, Greg Bird from the stretch. Hicks running from first. Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit out toward second, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
Full sets, 1-2 on its way. A little bouncer. Popped up. McCann moving to his left, and the inning is over. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. One there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play. Stepping up to the plate, Jake Marisnick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Back up the middle. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. He'll whip this one to first. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Now the pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Gleyber Torres goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Here's another 0-2. And another foul ball. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's big Aaron Judge looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder. And they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Lifted into center field. On the move is Springer. And that's the 3rd out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him.
Jose Altuve.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Altuve has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Missed with a slider. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, George Springer. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Carlos Correa now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Didi Gregorius.
And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. In now, Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Little chopper back his way. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Next up for the Stros, Brian McCann. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, look at the sliding Scott in time. Striding forward now is the DH, Evan Gattis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Greg Bird. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Striding into the box, Miguel Andujar. He popped out in his first trip. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Way out in front. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper. The windup and the 0-1. Ball one.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. And there's 1 away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Josh Reddick.
And a ball 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Throw into second, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. First delivery to him on the way. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Count now, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And a slider swung on and missed in the side. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99.
The pitcher coming on now as we get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Here's Didi Gregorius. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marisnik is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And Judge is off and running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Judge at second with 2 down. Hard on the ground toward short. To his left, Correa. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Altuve.
And a Fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now. Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius is there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now batting, George Springer. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Lays off. 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Settling in now, Carlos Correa. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Taking off his Springer. That's a strike to throw down. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Comes set, and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Now a swing and a fly ball. Judge on the move. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman. They've hit in 2 tries for him so far. No balls and a strike to count. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the end. Stepping in, Greg Bird. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. A ball and a strike now to Bird. Sliced hard on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really a swing and a miss. That retired. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Catcher, Brian McCann.
Back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So striding in, Evan Gattis. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Missed with a slider. That's inside. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Yuli Gurriel will be next. One run, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Grounded back up the middle. Torres picks it up. And there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. I got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Popped him up. Sanchez is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Second baseman.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brett Gardner. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ball and a strike. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and this will remain. Stepping into the box, Josh Reddick. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. And right into the shift. The tag, and he is out. Standing in, Jake Marisnick. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. David Robertson answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Judge. He can't get to it. This one's down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 0 for 4. Pitch misses the throw down. Not going to get him as he swipes second. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Robertson is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty D, to being.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. Ready now, George Springer. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And that misses ball 1. Altuve, the runner at second with 1 away. Chad Green answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Popped him up. Just foul. Now the runner breaks for the plate. The bunt attempt is popped up. Riding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Torres scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Correa comes up with it. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Giancarlo Stanton takes his 3rd strikeout of the day. Ryan Presley gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Bregman is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well. And in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Joe Smith. The loss goes to David Robinson. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.
on a blistering. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's 0 for 5. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. At the plate, Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. The throw into second.
No, he's safe.
Digging in now, Didi Gregorius. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And Judge is off and running. Hit hard on the ground at third. And now a jump throw against his body. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Giancarlo Stanton now. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Judge over at second. Stanton at first. 2 out in the inning. And he'll get back in safely as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. McCann has it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Stepping in, Greg Bird. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Late that time for a strike. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He put himself in a good position jumping.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's just 1 for 6. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out,